it make sense. We got a big show. Y'all know we got a big giveaway today. About the giveaways, it's just my way of saying thank you, guys. I appreciate you more than you know. Even the ones who come in and don't agree with me, I appreciate y'all even more because I always say, keep me honest. So like the video as the intro plays, we got a lot of show and we don't have a lot of time.
Lennox in warmth, love.
That is not the intro.
I was listening to Make It Make Sense. Shout out to Make It Make Sense. Thank you.
Make it make sense to me intellectually.
Make it make sense.
Make it make sense. You knew what was up.
I ain't got it.
Big moves. Surfer. Make it make sense. Tell me how you squeeze it. Make it make sense. Tell me about the things that you see. Make it make sense. Tell me about the things of your dreams. Hey, let me work out all the things in between. Make it make sense. Tell me how you squeeze it. Make it make sense. Tell me about the things that you see. Make it make sense. Tell me about the things of your dreams. Hey, let me work out all the things in between. Make it make sense.
You know who you look like? You look like Jerry, the mouse from Tom and Jerry.
Hold up.
Betty Spaghetti, I didn't know about it. Ari Lennox just brought it up, and we're gonna get into the whole Ari Lennox beef with Joe Budden. The dog stuff was just something I had never heard before, but we'll get into that. I don't think everybody knew about it. Let's start with Katt Williams. I would not want to go toe-to-toe with Katt Williams. Let's see exactly where it's at, though. I have too many things opened up. We'll share this, but we will move on to Katt real quick. Okay, so Katt is basically calling Ludacris bi. I've never known anything about Ludacris and his sexuality, never heard anything like that, but we got to hear the rap.
I'm coming for your number one spot. One of us is killer and the other one is not. One of us the realest and the other one a fraud. I'm coming for your number one spot. Oh, Chris, I wish it never came to this. And you pissed rapper free for the first time, but you dissed and missed the wrong side of history in a time like this. I'm so ludicrous. Sorry, uterus. You were infant.
Now he called him a uterus.
Chronicles. You ain't new to this. You went from Mr. Moore.
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
And Atlanta. That's a true. In real life, I'm fast and furious. In real life, you fight curious. Got a fast car, but you hit the median. Another body by comedian.
Okay. At this point, don't respond to Katt Williams. He is with the shit. He will come back at you. Don't respond to Katt Williams. He will make sure to embarrass you every time. Like every time. Excuse me. I'm still a little sick. He a rapper now? Yeah, he is. As you're coming in, definitely hit that like button. Let's see where we're at. Yeah, definitely hit that like button. Okay. Let's get into this. Young Miami, Armon Wiggins, and DJ Akademiks. How is this a beef? I don't know. I saw this last night and it is still going on today. It started off with Armon, who, you know, I think he said he had taken a little bit of a break. He got tired of YouTube, but now he's back. And he's gonna produce, he said, I think so, like some more fun content. He said, "You failed at everything in life." To which Young Miami said, "I got time." I got time today. Can you confirm it was actually a jail call? I don't even understand how. I can't. When I heard that, I just chose to walk on by. I don't know what. Oh, it was on a call with Suge Knight. Oh, so is this gonna be on Suge Knight's podcast? Okay, we got to check that out. I'll have to verify that for y'all. Okay, so Carisha responded, failed, laughed my ass off. I got more money than both of y'all. Made $1 million in 15 days of a card game. Got y'all crying both a podcast when I was just trying some What exactly do y'all do besides reporting about bees all day? Now, Armon, you started this one. I'm going to go ahead and have to say, Armon, you started it. Armon said, I saw you. Oh, sorry. Young Miami said to Armon, I saw you in person. You was on mute, remember? And Armon said, no, I don't remember that. I remember you being rude, acting as if you had a stick up your ass. Remember, I offered you a seat. You know, right before you got put out of Yo Gotti's section, remember? And let's be clear now, at what point would Young Miami get put out of Yo Gotti's section? And that would not have been reported on. And let's be clear, I'm the reason you and everyone came was at Beyonce at Beyonce's concert. I signed off on that, sweetie. Remember, you couldn't even get tickets in your own city. Now, what I think is a little bit weird is if Young Miami was basically doing whatever with Diddy, a billionaire, how is it she could not get tickets to the Beyonce concert? A, you could just buy them. You have the money. But B, if Armon was holding on to that, kudos to Armon for not reporting on it. Kudos to Armon for not reporting on it as it happened. So I'm just sitting there. Now I'm intrigued because now he's embarrassing you. Now there's a lot of people saying, "Oh, why is he arguing with the woman? I'm so tired of hearing people go back and forth with women." To me, it seems like they're going back and forth with each other. Did Armon start it? Yeah, but Carisha was with it, and so now I don't have a problem with it because now they're going back and forth. Armon said, "I'm so tired of all these rap seeing me when they feel some type of way. Pay it. These girls don't ever see anything else." Now I don't know if I agree with him calling them these rap hoes, but just going back and forth, being a commentator. To me, it's like when Wendy Williams had it out with Diddy, or when Wendy Williams had it out with what was that dude's name that she outed? He was dating Angie Martinez, Q-Tip, or when she had it out with Angie Martinez, or when I mean, sometimes it happens. Tasha K might have it out with Boosie. You know, it is what it is at this point. But it wasn't done there, y'all. She wasn't done there. I'm telling y'all, it just kept going all night. Young Miami said, this bee that can rap the SHIT eater. Now, I don't know if that's talking about him eating groceries, because are we supposed to believe that you and Diddy weren't eating groceries? At this point, I believe everything that comes out about Diddy. So I don't know where she was going with that, but it says the one that's in You People besides Nia Long and Eddie Murphy, the B that won awards and performing at awards while you watching. Who failing who? The B that's filming her own reality show about her life. Who? Now that is true. Young Miami, even if the City Girls aren't really selling albums, Young Miami is kind of like becoming an influencer, and there's a lot of money in that. Armon responded, baby, those were all my seats. The ninja that booked you is my ninja. You were actually the second option. I called Cardi B first. She was just busy. Then I called Freshie. That video that you're posting is from my ninja phone, dummy. What? Heather Cross says, Eno already. Thank you so much for the super chat. Betty Spaghetti says, make it make sense. I be trying. I really be trying. I really try. And I really be trying to stay under the radar. As soon as we finish this story, I'll get into a little bit about Jesse Wu and Brian McKnight and how it just seems like it's impossible now for me to stay under the radar. Thank you for the super chat. G-Listed said, Young Miami set herself up for responding to Armon. I hope Armon and Saucy make up before they meet again because I'm sick of the black gay boys fighting. Thank you, G-Listed. Saucy will go toe-to-toe with anybody for Carisha. Y'all saw what happened between him and Akademiks. And he offered to do a for real boxing match with Akademiks, and Akademiks basically threw off another YouTuber because he didn't want to fight. It's all weird. Like, it makes my head hurt sometimes, y'all. It really does. Sorry, we got one more over here. Armon says, be very clear. I don't have to explain to y'all. Just know N made a call. I don't know who N made is. N made a call and they got booked. Period. I was already going. They weren't. Somebody said, how you sign off on people bigger than you being in a section? Like, what are you so delusional? So apparently Armon has shown his receipts, and maybe Young Miami is a little bit embarrassed now. So then DJ Akademiks enters the chat. Now, when did DJ Akademiks get his hair pressed, y'all? Like, I wouldn't call, like, it's definitely not a Brazilian blowout. Is this like a press? Is this like a perm? And then like a press? What would we call this? Because I'm more interested in his hair right now than I am in him and Young Miami going back and forth. Ooh, okay, somebody said a wig. Okay, I don't know. We don't know what to call it, but it's an interesting look. Akademiks. Akademiks says, don't let her talk that money talk with you, Ninja. Why she ain't get on that with me when I was violating? Ninja, only way on earth she got more bread than Big Ak is if she got it by selling that 30-year-old P to Puff Daddy, a whole billionaire. This would be another violation, Akademiks. Young Miami says, get in the field or shut the F up, pussy Ninja. What is going on? What is actually going on with his hair? So apparently there was one clip where Young Miami, let me go and find it real quick, where Young Miami showed the images from her being at the Beyonce concert. But again, Armon is holding fast to that was actually his section. And the images came from his friend's phone. Here we go. Excuse me. Young Miami said, who did you offer a seat, you delusional B? Stop putting on for the internet. When I got there, you was in my seat and got put the F out with your B ass. B, you're beneath me. That's why you mad. Find somebody to play with. So if you calling him a B ass, he's calling you a hoe ass. So I guess it all evens out. I don't know. But then Akademiks got real nasty. Oh, okay. Sarita says, thanks for the super chat. Armon, he did report it. Armon said Diddy was in Jay-Z box with his baby mothers, and she pissed the whole night because she wasn't in there. Oh, it just got more messy. Sarita, it just got more messy. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate you. So you took your baby mama's, well, I guess is which baby mamas? Because the only ones that are still surviving are Misa, which I doubt he took anywhere. The one who used to date Tupac and has one daughter by him by the name of Chance. And the Asian lady who is in cybersecurity, who they alleged had hooked up hooked up the twins. The Asian lady who has the new baby by him by the name of Love, I think her name is Love. They had alleged that she had done all the bugging of Kim Porter's house. So I don't know who's the baby mama that he took to the concert. Let me know. No, Chance mama and the little baby mom. So he took Chance and the Asian lady? Oh. Oh, that is messy. So she was trying to get to the concert and had to utilize Armon's. This is messy, y'all. This is real messy. But okay, Akademiks. Whew. He then says, watch your mouth. Remember this tweet. Stop tweeting at me. You might be a witness in a future freak off lawsuit. You ain't got $50 million to pay. Remember that. Y'all was on y'all Jeffrey Epstein, Ghislaine Maxwell vibe. So is DJ Akademiks alleging that Cassie actually got $50 million? And how does he know? Y'all think she got 50 million, or y'all think Ak was just throwing out a number? Young Miami said, if I wanted you to eat my pee, Diddy would have had you on your knees. You a eater. Now, this is in response to the other, I'm believing she's Asian lady who did an interview with Tasha K and alleged that Diddy was putting his hands on her, forcing her to terminate pregnancies. At some point, Young Miami and that girl started beefing, and Young Miami said some really nasty things to her. And this is what Akademiks is responding to. Young Miami says, is this you? Akademiks B, you go lawyer up and leave me the F alone. So this is in response to the young lady who used to date DJ Akademiks, who alleged that Akademiks let his friends run a train on her. Akademiks has denied all of these allegations. He said, unlike your ninja, police then looked into everything because everything on video, 100% cleared. Now, about your ninja, I ain't paying out $50 million for blank, ain't do what? What about your ninja? So it also says, she shared this tweet. Akademiks goes on a rant about he doesn't mind messing with underage girls. In his words, I don't care if she was 17. She gonna get this D. What? What is going on, y'all? What, like, for real? What? Gina, thank you. Gina was the one who alleged that Diddy was putting his hands on her. Y'all, it's a lot. Duh, legendary kind. Thanks for the super chat. The Beatles called and want their back. Thank you, legendary kind. And Crystal Cove said $25 million in the settlement and $25 million to not file a lawsuit in California per Tough TV News. Thank you, Crystal. Thanks, Tough TV. If she got 50 million, I'm happy for Cassie. But let's get into this real quick. So I do like to stay under the radar, but it's becoming less and less. I'm not being able to stay under the radar less and less. So before we get into this, I was trying to let people come in so we could start this and I don't have to keep repeating it. But let's start real quick with Jessie Woo. So Jessie Woo came into the comment section to kind of defend herself, in my comment section to kind of defend herself yesterday. And a number of the straight shooters went off on her. Some people agreed with her. Some people went off on her. I was not really aware that Jessie Wu knew anything about our channel over here, but she wasn't necessarily rude. She didn't reach out to me directly. She just was under the comments replying to people, kind of defending her case. I was pretty fair to Jessie, so I don't think she has any beef with me, but staying under the radar, like I said, is getting just a little bit less hard. Then this is something completely different. So I have been in communication with Brian McKnight's first wife and one of his sons since most of the news broke out about him basically denouncing his black children and his black family. Well, yesterday, Brian McKnight's first wife reached out to me with some sad news. So I want to do like a little bit of a special shout out to this young man. I want to pull it up before I show you guys. I get so many messages now. I want to send him like some well wishes. Excuse me. Sorry. Here we go. So this is Julie's son, Julie and Brian McKnight's son. He is now battling cancer. So I want, put your hearts in the chat for him. He's a very young man. He's not a young man that has really gotten in the mix with all of the back and forth between Brian McKnight and the children. You remember Brian McKnight's daughter sued him for alleging she was sleeping with her cousin. Well, this young man has really stayed out of the fray, but he is now battling cancer. So it's not Junior. He's the younger of the sons, but he's very, very low key. He's very young. So shout out to him. Of course, I went to go see if, Brian had said anything about his son, and he did not. I'm not surprised. But we will send him well wishes and, positive energy over here. If you are a person who prays, definitely say a quick prayer for him. You can follow him on Instagram here. He'll definitely be in my thoughts and prayers. So let's move on. Let's move on. So we got like 12, we got like almost 1,300 in the chat. Guys, definitely hit that like button. It's a free way to, excuse me. It's a free way to support the channel. We don't even have 500 likes, and I'm giving, and I'm actually doing something nice. So this, I have like a lot of giveaways that should be coming up hopefully this week. This particular giveaway was for people who subscribe to my Instagram. I think at the time I was trying to get to 10,000 Instagram followers, and I was like, I appreciate you guys. So this is up for anybody. This is not just a member only. I still need you guys to subscribe. Now we're getting close to 15,000 on Instagram. So subscribe to me at Make It Make Sense Now. But this is definitely for one of you guys today. So the rules of this are just simple. Anybody will be able to participate. What I do need, though, is you're going to need to, I'm going to drop the link for the winner, and you're going to need to come up so I can see your face. And you're going to need to have an Instagram so that I can actually see you, because we have so many people now. Anybody could just say they were the winner. So I need to be able to see you and hear you. That's the only rules of this. Anybody can get it. Nah. What's up, Simone? Now, okay, so we're doing a Versace giveaway. Now Simone is around. Okay, so yeah, make sure that you are comfortable giving me your address so I can actually put this in the mail for you. And make sure you're comfortable. You won't need to be on screen per se. You can show me your face after the live ends, but I'm gonna drop the link for the winner. That's the only thing. If the winner does not come up and cannot participate, then we're gonna go ahead and give it to somebody else tomorrow. So that's the only thing. Betty said, "No, I'm not coming up when I win." You don't have to come up live, but when the live ends, whomever wins will have to hit the link so that I can see you. That's it. We just have too many people now, so anybody could say they were the winner. So this one is easy. Pick a number between 1 and 10,000. The person who comes closest to that number wins. And the person who comes, if you hit the number first, you win. I have the number written down right here. So, yeah, I'll be looking through the chat to see who comes closest. Cardi, I'm going to send you the number. Cardi is helping me. So I'm going to send Cardi the number right now. Actually, let me look at it. Okay, got it. Okay, done. Okay, I'm looking. Y'all are on it. Nope, don't see it yet. Okay. No, I don't see it yet. Y'all are all over the place with these numbers. I said 1 in 10,000. Somebody has 17,000. Somebody has 66,000. And you can only go once, y'all. You can only go once. Somebody said 114. No, it's between 1 and 10,000. Between 1 and 10,000. Okay. So Cardi has it. I see one person came close. Let me write that down. I got your name. Okay. Okay, so let me continue on with these stories. Somebody said I'm late. It's for the giveaway. Choose a number between 1 and 10,000. Okay. Matthew Evans, you have voted multiple times. It does not work like that, sir. One vote. I mean, one entry. One entry. Okay, so let me get on with these stories. Y'all are crazy. Y'all are crazy. Okay. Where were we? Okay, so let's get into this Joe Budden stuff. So this is what Ari had to say about Joe Budden.
Oh, what Joe Budden's obsession is with me. But what I will say is that somebody needs to tell him to stop touching them dogs. Can y'all let him know that? Tell him to stop touching them dogs. Because I don't understand why he's so obsessed. Like, why are you so obsessed? And why was you touching them dogs? Like, you're weird. He's weird and he's gross. He has smoke mouth. He's disgusting. And he's a failure, like Drake said. Like everything I do, there's a million people to talk about in life. Like I can never just express what's going on with me without him coming from behind, I don't know, the trash the landfill that he lives in to say something. He always has to say something. And I don't know why. I do not know why. He's disgusting, and I know his breath stinks. I know in my heart his breath stinks. So I don't know what it is or what it will take to, like, maybe I have to sue him. Is that what I have to do? Like, get on my Cardi B shit and like really just spin the bread to shut his smoke mouth up, because he's disgusting and he's a lame to sit here. This man has never, ever in his life validated the truth. He just loves to oppose everybody. He loves to oppose everybody, especially women, because who hurt him? I do not know what woman hurt him. I don't know. He'll never acknowledge the truth. I can't ever just talk to my people without him just being psychotic. I should literally just drop fucking K to sue him. I really should. Just because.
Now,
Y'all,
let me call
I
Cap.
don't know what Joe Budden's obsession is with me.
Let me call Cap on that. We know that you just did this concert that you hated to help pay off some debt. You don't have $20,000 just to sue him for his opinion. She's just venting. And I like Ari Lennox. I like how confident Ari Lennox is. I like that she's very upfront about some of her struggles that she has with mental health. And she's even big enough to backtrack on some things that she knows that she probably shouldn't have put out there. I like her. I like her music. But I went ahead and I did the research to see exactly what everybody was talking about and how this came up. So if you did not know, Ari Lennox had a really difficult time on a tour that she did with Rod Wave recently, where people were throwing stuff at her and disrespecting her. So just a quick reminder. So somebody threw a bottle at her, but consistently during the whole tour, it really wasn't a good mix. His fan base and her fan base, it was not a good like opening act type situation for that particular artist.
That's right, you're not even being good. That's right. That's right. You're dumb. You're weak. You'll never be.
So, this is what actually got her upset. This is what Joe Budden was talking about.
Enough of that. That shit is fucking over, yo. In 2024, I'm kicking y'all in the fucking back. Enough of that. Enough.
I'm only stating what she said.
Listen, as a nigga that suffered with it, I wasn't trying to show and tell everybody every second. I don't.
Bro, that
can sound bad. No, I don't.
No, it don't.
No,
it don't.
It can be disingenuous.
I stand on it. Yes. I stand on it, yo.
People using that as a marketing ploy.
Yeah, stop it. Go get help.
Understood.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Let me call a phone number or some shit if you need some real assistance in this.
Let me go talk to a professional. The motherfuckers talking back to you in your comments and on your page are not professionals to deal with your mental health.
Instagram is not your fucking therapist. It ain't.
It ain't.
But it triggers that release of dopamine.
So do I agree with him? No, I absolutely do not. If he is somebody who has suffered with his own mental health, I believe he's suffered with his own addiction issues. It comes across as just ignorant to say that somebody else can't utilize social media to help them. I have been a person who, y'all know, last year was like the worst year of my life. I've been very upfront about it. And like when I was caregiving for my first sister, my only outlet I had, because I was working full time, extra hours, caregiving, dealing with like family situations, my own family situations, YouTube became like my only outlet. So coming talking to you guys was definitely part of I wouldn't say how I healed, but it was a creative outlet for me. He can't speak to that. He really felt like this girl was talking about her mental health online for clicks and views. Am I missing the giveaway? If you are just getting in, you have to pick a number between 1 and 10,000. Be prepared to click the link to talk to me after the live ends. So I don't agree with Joe Budden at all. I really do feel like he went in on her maybe a little too hard, but I don't know if that was worth, I don't know if that's worth a lawsuit, to be honest with you.
I don't like you grabbing your phone to tell the audience how miserable you were when you didn't tell your team, or you told them and they didn't really care. If I got to hear all about the self-improvement, then I don't want to hear all about you being a victim. I'm just personally, for me, I don't want to hear both. Either self-improve and heal on your fucking own. I don't have to hear every little step you take. I don't have to know about it.
What she was also saying is that this had an effect on her.
So that, I like to give you guys the full picture. So that's really what Ari is mad about. He has since apologized. So let me let you guys hear that. And you can see if that's like sincere.
Speaking of me not wanting smoke in 2024, I want to wrap my good sister Ari Lennox in warmth, love, and prayer.
He wasn't done.
Lennox in warmth, love, and prayer. I want to wish her the strength to overcome any obstacle that may stand before her. I want to wish her the confidence to never waver in a bright moment. Just want to send love her way. In an industry that historically has not been great to women, now is not the time for any woman out there to feel like they are under attack, unheard, or not seen. And if I've ever added to that, then I want to do my best to change the trajectory. So shout out to Ari Lennox.
Prompted that.
Just reflection. He was accountability, reflection. He was decided to.
It's 2024.
Yeah.
I know that many of y'all didn't believe that I was done punching down and just getting into frivolous shit for the sake of content or the betterment of content, but couldn't be further from the truth. I want to try to set a new example in 2024. She's thinking about suing me.
Okay.
Though she did not hear what I had to say.
Let me be the first.
She said that she is willing to blow the $20K on this suit, even though by her own admission, she used the Rod Wave tour money to catch up on bills. And that was a tour that she was not happy to be on. She also attempted to demean and defame a black man while summoning the powers universally of black women, while simultaneously bigging up a white man who fetishizes.
Well,
okay, so that was an apology that had a backhand at the end. So I don't know if it was sincere. I highly doubt it. If you accuse me of anything with, a dog, I probably would have a backhand for you as well. So people want to know, where did the dog rumor come from? And y'all know, I found it. I just don't want to show that. So this is what Joe said in his own words. This was several years ago.
I always want to make the dog feel good by playing with their fucking privates.
Yeah. But they like that.
So that's where it came from. Clearly, I mean, I would hope that, he was, just joking. I think it was just a joke. I just think it was a nasty joke that didn't need to be said. So, it didn't need to be said. He also said that he was going to come in and do the apology wearing a helmet, like what Ari did before she quit the tour early. It didn't need to be said. Somebody said, what did I just roll in on? I don't know. I don't know. It's come to this. Timeless says, that is your fault, Mims, for being so good. Oh, talking about not being able to stay under the radar. Thank you. I appreciate that, Timeless. Timeless also said, we need to cancel Brian McKnight. I mean, he's doing gigs at the local casino. So it's not like he has like I don't see him have like a robust touring career. Thank you for the super chat. Devin Campbell, thank you so much for the super sticker. Mega Million, thank you so much for joining the membership. I like your name. Yeah, she did quit the tour. I've seen so far 2 people have gotten close. Let me see if Cardi. Okay, Cardi agrees with me. So let's move on to Tasha K and Cardi B. So apparently, Cardi B has not taken her foot off Tasha K's neck. Apparently, and y'all, how we have more people who are guessing in our game than actually like the video. Now that I've been watching Funky Dineva, Armon Wiggins, I've seen Lovely T's stuff. I don't even ask for super chats or anything. All I ask for is a like and share and subscribe. That's it. And people get on me. Why do you ask us for likes? It's a free way to support the channel. Anyway, so let's get into this Tasha K thing. So Cardi B has still been filing. Shout out to Pam Esquire. She was the first person that I heard report on this. Let me show you guys. Cardi B has filed a new motion basically suggesting that Tasha K is hiding money and she found it. Y'all remember when I told you guys about the lawsuit between Kevin Hart and Tasha K? I said I would not be surprised if all of their forensic accountant and forensic attorneys have been talking to each other and giving each other heads up. Well, this is what I found. This is what I found. I told you, I felt like that lawsuit was a beacon for anybody who wanted to sue because he was making all these allegations about her hiding money. Well, lo and behold, Cardi B has come into the bankruptcy. It says, and with respect to deposits of money, you mentioned that you have one checking account. Do you have any savings account or any IRAs or any trusts? Say, for example, for your children. And the response was no. So you don't have any trust set up for your children? No. It said at her 2004 examination, debtor further disclaimed the existence of any trust. You never told anyone that she was never going to get money because you have your money in trust? No. No, I don't even have any trust. And you have never said to anyone you were going to do a 50 cent to my client? Response, I probably did, being petty in a troll post. Yeah. And question, and you mentioned you had estate lawyers. No, I ain't never had. The only estate lawyer we had was the one that made the blank, not the trust, but the wills. And I'll give you her name and the power of attorney in the case something happened to us. Is there any kind of trust? No trust. Have you ever tried to start a trust? No. I mean, we talked about it, but we didn't do. We was advised, like, because we were in the middle of a lawsuit that we couldn't do that. When you say we, who is we? Me and my husband. And that lawyer did life insurance and all that stuff. Okay, do you have a trust? No. Do you have a trust for your children? No. Do you know that your wife has publicly talked about the trust that she created for your children? We thought about it, but you never did it. We don't have one. Y'all, they're asking these questions to try to set your girl up. And I'm inclined to believe that they found something here. My bad. Let me show you guys. This is what I'm reading from. This is the latest court filing from Cardi B. It says, does the word Transrena maybe give you a clue as to who might own it? Oh, sorry. Excuse me. It says, who owns Transrena Management Trust? Answer, I don't know. You don't know? I don't know. Does the word Transrena maybe give you a clue as to who might own it? Answer, Transrena is my wife's middle name. Do you recall that you testified that you had no trust, that neither of you or your wife owned any trust? Yes. So why are we seeing Transrena Management Trust here for the Tantu Limited Partnership as the general partner? I don't know why. Who were the limited partners of Transrena Management Trust? I don't know. So your prior testimony that you or your wife didn't own any trust was incorrect, correct? Let me say that differently. So when you testified prior that neither you or your wife had interest in a trust, that was false testimony, wasn't it, Mr. Wiener? Object to the form of the question. No. Are you a limited partner in Transrena Management Trust? I don't know. Are you a limited partner in Tantu Limited Partnership? I don't know. Who would have documents related to Tantu Limited Partnership? That would have to be the attorney. Natalie Green Hosea. Yes. I see down at the bottom of this, her name is Natalie Green on this document, correct? Yes. Is that the same person as Natalie Green Hosea? I believe so. Tantu Limited Partnership is still an active partnership, isn't it? I don't know. Y'all, it's not looking good. It's not looking too good. Okay, so if you remember correctly, one day on Fox Soul, Funky Dineva actually said that Tasha had told him that she was never going to have to pay Cardi. And then Tasha responded to Funky Dineva saying, you know, you might get called in to testify. So Funky isn't on here yet, but I would not be surprised. It says, during the course of discovery in this case, Movin has uncovered the existence of multiple domestic and offshore trusts that were not disclosed, including at least one trust to which it appears $30,000 was transferred. Specifically, the debtor failed to disclose the existence of and or testify untruthfully about the following: the Sambeski Investment Trust and Cook Islands, Sanoki's LLC, Islands of Neves, the Bamako Trust, Kibi Children, Transrena Management Trust in Georgia, Florida Joint Revocable Living Trust. In addition, debtor failed to disclose her interest in undisclosed partnerships. Specifically, Movin has discovered in the course of discovery the existence of Tantu FLP, Limited Partnership, General Partner, Transrena Management Trust. Ms. Haynes was in communication with the Kibis and the estate planning attorney, Natalie Green Hosea, regarding execution of certain documents, apparently trust documents prior to the bankruptcy case. However, it's unknown to what extent Ms. Haynes was involved in documentation or communication regarding the creation and or funding of undisclosed domestic and offshore trusts. So basically, they are compelling all of these people to testify. Accordingly, because neither the debtor nor her husband have testified truthfully regarding the existence of their trust, Movant is forced to seek information regarding them elsewhere, including from Ms. Haynes, who is inexplicably and obliviously attempting to evade service, even though she clearly has actual notice of the subpoena. So they are alleging that Tasha K's people are refusing to testify and refusing to be served. Y'all. Matthew says, love you, Mims, even when I F up in your comments. Matthew was trying to do multiple guesses for this giveaway. Thank you for the super chat. And Paige, thanks for being a member for 2 months. Pause until folks hit the likes, Mims. I have faith that the people will support. The good free way to support. Subscribing and liking is the only thing I ever ask, literally. So let's continue. Movant respectfully requests the court enter an order compelling Patricia Haynes' responses to the document request in the subpoena, ordering her attendance at a 2004 examination on February 14th or such time as mutually agreed between Movant and Ms. Haynes, or by order of this court, finding that alternate service of the subpoena, blah, 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 blah. So basically they're avoiding. And Cardi is saying, I see that you guys have all these trusts. She's alleging that Tasha should have stated all these things at the bankruptcy hearing. And she's trying to say that Tasha is avoiding payment. So I don't know how this is going to go. I used to work in bankruptcy. I'm going to see if I can talk to one of my old coworkers and see exactly how that would work. Because if the allegations are correct and she lied in her bankruptcy, does that mean that her bankruptcy is null and void? Or can amendments be made after the fact? I'm going to have to check that out. Because the bankruptcy is technically the way that she is not concerned about the Kevin Hart lawsuit and how she technically is not having to really pay Cardi B back. I believe Cardi B is getting 25% of her YouTube checks, but I don't think that she's even getting 25% of the app. So Tasha, people say a lot about Tasha, but I would consider Tasha to be quite shrewd. And if she, cleverly avoided paying, I would. Cardi has enough money to fight this to the bloody end, so we'll see. Let me see from Cardi if anybody else got close. The feds will pick it up. What did I say? Oh, I said shrewd. You said diabolical. I don't think it's 30%. I think the most you can do in bankruptcy is 25%. We'll see. But yeah, it's getting messy. It's getting really, really messy. Who and what are the guesses? Okay, Cardi has some names. Nope. Okay. It looks like we have a winner. It looks like we have a winner. Was there any other stories? I think we did all the stories. We did Young Miami. Okay, I think we're good, y'all. Okay, so the winner of this Versace tumbler is Maria. The number was 1539, and Maria guessed 152. Cammy, up until Maria, you were the closest with 1500, but Maria is the winner. So shout out to Maria. Let me see if I can find her comment real quick. Just, I know a lot of YouTubers don't do stuff like this, but for me, I went through some really dark times, and you guys were here to joke with me. A lot of it was during the SWV and Escape stuff. And I was coming on every day, and, me and my sister, we would watch the show and talk about it. And I would see little things and come to you guys and bring you guys what I saw. And it definitely was a good escape from what I was going through day to day. And so that's why I appreciate you guys. I know a lot of people don't do it, or a lot of people will do giveaways. If you, do such, I'm just happy that you guys choose to spend your time with me. Dang, this was a lot of guesses, y'all. Let's see. Has Maria been in the chat to acknowledge that it was her with the guest of 1512? Because this is a hell of a lot of comments today. I didn't even think to slow down the chat. My bad. I was in here deep diving, figuring out what the hell was going on with Lennox. I didn't have time to do all my normal extra stuff. I've been in this chair for hours now since this morning. I didn't even get to go to the gym. Oh, somebody said hiding in hip hop. Y'all want me to keep reading these books? I might have to read them on another channel. Maybe I'll do them on my maybe I'll do those book readings on TikTok. Dang it. Maria. Has Maria came up yet? Oh, okay. It's me. Perfect. Okay, Maria. Congratulations. You won the first gift. I have a whole bunch. I have a lot of gifts for y'all. So maybe I can do my big celebration, because this was a lot just doing one. This was a lot of work. Let me go ahead. You do not have to come up now, but let me go ahead and drop the link for you. And then that way you do not have to come on screen while this is live, just FYI, but I need you to come up so I can see who you are, get your address, and make sure that you get your gift. Because I really do appreciate you guys. All jokes aside, I really do, more than you ever even know. Let me see. Yeah, Maria, go ahead and click the link for me. But I'm not going to bring you up. You don't have to. Tennessee says, I'm hating, but congratulations. Tennessee, you know, we got some members only gifts. We got that $400 toothbrush. I think the other tumbler, I can't remember. A Christian Louboutin tumbler. I think that was for members only. So you have some more chances to win. If you want to join the membership, you definitely can. A link to that is always in the description of every video. Maria has not clicked the link, y'all. The rule is, Maria, you have to click the link so that you can give me your address and everything. If not, this tumbler is going to be up for grabs. So I'm going to drop the link again. Click the link. Or if you don't want to click the link, we can do an Instagram call. So you can either go to Make It Make Sense Now on Instagram and reach out to me. But I need to be able to get your address so I can get you the cup. You know, Tennessee is, congratulating but hating. She said, I won't put you on live, so it will just be me and you. Once you click the link, I will end the live and we can move on. Oh, this was your first live? Well, welcome. We have a good time, especially when people don't agree with me. Maria's not hitting me up on either. She's not hitting me up on Insta or. Okay, wait, we got a Maria. So guys, I'm going to go ahead and end this here. Thank you guys for being here. We're going to be doing a lot more giveaways. I was thinking I would do all the giveaways on one live, but that feels like a lot because even this one giveaway took a lot. So maybe I will spread them out. Maybe I'll do a few of them on the big celebration. But okay, thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you guys, and good luck tomorrow when we do another giveaway. Bye, y'all.